I wrote him just a quick email once. I said, Elon, with your private plane and all the flights you take, maybe you would consider getting a carbon offset for all of that. And he wrote right back and said, Tesla is my carbon offset. I'm Nancy Pfund. I'm the founder and managing partner of DBL Partners, a double bottom line venture capital firm. What we mean by double bottom line is that we invest for both financial and social return. We want to drive social, economic, and environmental progress in the regions and sectors in which we invest. And so that's where the second bottom line comes in. When people say DBL, I want them to think the leading, the first impact venture capital firm that really set the stage for a whole generation of investors that bring together profit and purpose. I think being a venture capitalist, that's an occupational hazard of sorts. I mean, if people aren't looking at you like you're a little crazy when you tell them your latest investment, then you're probably not out there enough. And certainly in the early days of, for example, clean energy investing, the solar cities of the world, the Teslas, people just felt, VCs don't invest in car companies, or what's solar? That's a bunch of construction people. It takes a sense of self and a sense of purpose to not get deflated by that. We first got involved with Tesla back in 2006. We were in the first institutional round there, and we loved it because we were interested in developing technologies that address climate change. The odds are stacked against you, let's be honest, and so you need that kind of grit, that determination, but also your soul has to be really into it. Actually, that was sort of a funny pitch at the end, now that I'm thinking about it. Up in our San Francisco office, I was going to a lunch, and I came out of our building and I was walking across Sutter Street. I, of course, had heard of Amol, but I had never met him. I had met Charles when he was thinking about kind of next steps, and I just remember being really impressed with him. So I'm going to my lunch, and I see Charles and Amol, and I got 5 minutes to go to my lunch, and I'm sure they were running somewhere. It was enough to really click. That brief moment was enough to check a lot of boxes. Well, you need a wallet for those times, or a checkbook for those times when the cash somehow has drained and you haven't done your ridge round or passing the hat. I guess you need a hat.